Welcome to your second lesson in Module 4 at Ridester. In this lesson, we will cover the first contact with your riders and how to properly greet them. This lesson is broken into several parts. Point of contact. In the previous lesson, we talked about the importance of greeting your passenger upon arriving at their location. But what is the significance of this greeting? Well, it's the first physical point of contact. Imagine if you walked into a coffee shop and up to the register. The barista would greet you before taking your order, and depending on this greeting, you may or may not feel welcome in that cafe. It's the same for your riders. As this is the first face-to-face interaction, it sets the tone for the whole experience. There are right and wrong ways to go about this interaction. We want our riders to feel welcome in the vehicle that they are going to be sitting in for the duration of the ride. This makes sense, right? Let's look at some right and wrong ways to greet a customer. Correct ways to greet your riders. Hello, are you? Their rider name. My name is Logan. Good afternoon, their name. I am your Uber driver. Your main goal is to confirm the rider's identity and state yours. Begin with a friendly greeting and use their name to establish familiarity. If the weather is rainy or an inconvenience for the passenger, be mindful of this. Once they're in the vehicle, follow it up with an open-ended question about their well-being or ask them how their day is going. Some examples of open-ended questions are, what have you been enjoying about today? This gives the passenger room to tell you a bit about what stuck out in their mind during their time before entering the vehicle in a positive light. Is there anything you would want to brag about today? That's a personal favorite. This line can put a smile on people's faces and encourage a fun conversation for the rest of the ride. Did the weather impact your day at all? Sometimes the weather will be hot, windy, or rainy, and it's common ground that you can both connect on. Incorrect ways to greet your riders. I'm looking for their name. Is that you? Uber? Name? These are short and somewhat demanding ways to greet anyone. They don't sound welcoming, and they can make the rider feel uneasy about being in your car. We don't want that, and neither do you. Always give your name and deliver it with a friendly smile. Consider this. If you were to pick someone up who looks distressed or worried, establish that you recognize this. A friendly, "How are we doing? Do you need anything?" can make them feel at ease. Some passengers may have been drinking and might need to stop during the ride or need water. It's in your best interest and theirs to accommodate that. Creating a friendly atmosphere. With a well-crafted greeting, you can figure out right away how to approach conversation during the ride. Is your rider receptive to further conversation? Sometimes a silent, comfortable ride is all the passenger wants, and you can easily deliver that. Don't fear a quiet passenger. As long as you make sure they have everything they need, then the ride will be a success. Here are a few examples of rider responses and what they actually mean. Hi Logan, I'm doing well today. How are you? This customer is having a good day and wants to hear about yours. This is a great response because it gives you room to carry the momentum forward and encourage further conversation. I'm well, thank you. This person is probably looking for less interaction with you, the driver. Invite a little more conversation, but if it doesn't go anywhere, respect that the passenger doesn't feel like talking right now. I feel sick and I might need you to pull over. Do you have any water? If you have water, give it to them. If not, make a pit stop. Be understanding and assure them that you can pull over whenever they need you to. Pay attention to their tone and body language. If they look cold or uncomfortable, then offer to adjust the temperature in your car for them before you start driving. Be sure to reflect on rides that you may have taken previously as a customer, whether they're good or bad. This will help you anticipate your rider's needs. Have you ever been in a taxi or an Uber ride and weren't comfortable? What did that rider do to fix that? Did this help you be comfortable or fix the problem? Approach these situations as if you were in the passenger's shoes. This concludes Lesson 2 of Module 4, Greeting Your Passengers. Please refer to the lesson guide for a full recap. For more information and refreshments, music, and conversation, Please move forward to Lesson 3.